Hello, this is Gudrun Smith, your easy online marketing coach, and now I like to go to part 2. It's about manipulation. Manipulation at work, in a job, in your career. As you know, it's manipulation is the same way, almost like corruption. A lot of time it's written to, it's said your best friends are stranger. Because your best friend, what you have around you, can be your the biggest enemy. Now you will wonder why and how. When you really understand about, manipulation is a lot of time people building friendship. And the friendship always goes good so long each one is a winner. Everything goes good. And sometimes people getting into a relationship with somebody to spionage them out, try to figure it out from them. Maybe at work being good friends, but in reality, they may be in that moment friends because they're lonely, have nobody, or they want to use that person to move on in their job, or they want to have their position. And the easy way how somebody always manipulated is that person gets involved in the other person. Maybe know more about the background, about family, whatever goes on. And they maybe even go back till they know the secrets from their life, maybe mistakes what they done in the past. Or, sometimes something happened too where you don't want to talk about it. And everything goes okay. But you really see that when a problem comes. When you find out you was played out. That's when maybe they're cutting jobs. Or, that person want to have your position, but they may be going ahead, manipulating you, pushing you to work there to do. Try to say, they once said you do it. And later on they said, you done it, they asked me to bring it to them, your work, what you done. It's like, they gave me the order to tell you to do that, and hey, they sent me over to you to get the job and bring it to them. They have a meeting there. And sometimes you don't think nothing, you give it. Maybe that was a couple times happen, the one, maybe came to your boss and said, hey, that this person told you, about coming over here and, doing that and stuff. So maybe sometimes he was used. But what can happen too, that some people using you to do you their job, and then they're taking it and bringing it back and taking the credit for it. On the end, nobody knows that you done the job. You get no credit, no things, and before you know, it's like, hey, that person don't really do nothing. I work so hard, but this one get the promotion. I don't get it. Because a lot of time you're the last one who knows really what was going on. And the same time too, when they want to get you out of the line, or when they be afraid they get attacked, maybe can lose their job. They want your job, they want to keep it on, so they're throwing out the secret what you told them. It's or when it goes dirty on, it's like sometimes people just fight a little bit, getting the things on it, and that's when it lets out just your secret. That maybe you even can lose your face with it because, you maybe tell them some really secret where it's the wrong place to know it at work. It's like sometimes a human being, we making mistakes, but, sometimes it's mistake where it's okay. You fixed it, but you don't want to hang it on the big belt. But when it comes to situation, maybe they need to let people go or whatever, and they get suddenly feeding with all the bad things with you, you definitely will be the first one who walks out, when they say, oh, wait a moment, we thought that he works hard, and then they're turning around. That's when manipulation comes in too. Or they going ahead and putting your fear in it, it's like, oh yes, go for it, it's like a thing, oh yeah, go for it and stuff, wish you good luck and stuff. Maybe you don't, they maybe see that you even don't qualify for it or whatever. They're putting some sentence, a little kick in there. And when you walk over there, like for the interview or whatever, because they threw that one sentence into you, are you good enough for it? Suddenly your mind starts thinking, I'm really good enough. Did I have the skills? Did I can really do that? Or what is when they have pride? I'm a failure. Maybe I just was lucky right now, but I don't can do that. You know, in the next moment, you arrived there. Your self-extreme went down, down the basement, and how you step in it, like you have no self-esteem, you have no energy, you have no self-confidence in there. And when you come in an interview like that and they're looking at you and they say, no, you're not qualified. You know, maybe you have the knowledge, but you are not the person who can handle the job. It's a difference between knowledge and handling. And next moment, you know, you don't get the job, you look around, the other person got the job. We even don't have the knowledge qualification. But then again, they are good. They're good in manipulating, you know. They can, oh, can you help me? How the system I didn't really done. And they're picking up fast, you know, and it's always their game. That's how some people easy get up the corporation ladder, while other one who had the qualification never make it up. It's maybe how your soul is. Are you a good heart? Or is your soul so dirty that you use every trick to hurt people, use them, hurt them, and then drop them after they're done with you? And a lot of time, you know, people even put on other people affairs on it or whatever, so people push them out. And this sometimes you find a lot in the politics, you know. Sometimes to get somebody out of the way and that nobody believes them what really was going on, they first put a big affair on them, making it so that people laughed about them and said, get out there. So this person can tell the truth, but nobody wants to believe it because they already manipulate everything that nobody wants to believe or even want to listen to that person. Okay, that was the end of part 2. See you in part 3.